I always felt like I was on my own race because like I kind of went against the grain slightly. But now, because going against the grain, my brothers all followed me into what we do now. So before running my own marketing firm, I actually ran a trucking company for 5 years. I've seen a lot of success in that company. One of my best friends in high school, he actually is an ICD. We would share success stories all the time, like with me running my trucking company, him running his own marketing firm, to a point where we would meet up with each other and he still had success stories to tell. I didn't anymore. So I was like, hey, tell me what's working for you. How can I get into this business that you're in as well? It's been history since. Obviously, I have learned experiences that other people might not have experienced in the past. And I would think like, man, if I was in trucking still, I'd be screwed right now. But you know, the big difference was I was learning things on my own. So a lot of hiccups along the way, just off of not knowing basic things and running your own business. But nowadays, I'm a part of such a beautiful network that I have people that I can actually reach out to on a daily basis and figure things out rather than like going to Google and hoping for the best, you know? When I run into hiccups, I have the right people that I can reach out to, and it's not a hiccup anymore. It's just a challenge that I can overcome because there is a solution to every single problem that we deal with on a daily basis. So I'm one of 7. I have 3 brothers, but my brothers are like into sports and they love contact sports. Me, on the other hand, I constantly would say like, I'm gonna win American Idol and stuff like that, be in my room practicing singing and stuff like that. And my brothers always made fun of me for it, like, why don't you come play football with us and stuff like that? And I'm in my room practicing singing and stuff like that. You know, there was always that sibling rivalry, but I always felt like I was on my own race because like I kind of went against the grain slightly. But now, because going against the grain, my brothers all followed me into what we do now. Because now I'm training my 2 younger brothers. It's the most beautiful thing when you get to see your success with your last name. It doesn't get any better than that. I'll be honest with you, that's a challenge I deal with on a daily basis, but because my mentor has already gone through it and experienced it, I just utilize her knowledge on a daily basis. It's the coolest thing that I have that specific experience that I get to go to her for. It's beautiful. Family dinners are just talking about like, oh, I did more sales than you last week. Oh, you should have done this with this person. Oh, you should have adjusted that deal for this person. All these different things. My youngest brother right now is off to a hot start for this current week. And the one that's 2 years younger than me, he's extremely competitive. He's like, I'm gonna tear you down this week. I'm going to take you out this week and stuff like that. And it's fun to see. It's really cool. I would say the culture within our office is very collaborative. I believe that that's the ultimate way of success in any situation. We have group chats where we can reach out to each other at any time. We have an open line of communication where, hey, if I can't be reached, the next person can be reached, and we kind of share the same knowledge pool at the end of the day, and we can always point each other in the right direction. We see things more so as a partnership rather than like, I'm your boss, you're my employee type vibe. So it took me some time to get like a set office space, and it was really, really hard to get things going. Throughout that time, like we would do our meetings and meet up in a grocery store. And honestly, that kind of made things a little bit more fun. Like people were excited to come into it, and it was like an emphasis like, hey, we're doing this and we're number 3 in the nation yesterday, and we did this out of a grocery store. And like people would just find it so funny and it would just be so cool. But now we do have that set space. But along the process, like you just have to find the fun in it and use that situation to your advantage. So I feel like what set me apart is I'm no special than the next person. I just feel like what I'm working towards is so meaningful to me that it's what drives me through and through. I'm working towards making sure my dad doesn't have to work another day in his life, and working with my brothers to do that as well. That's like kind of like what keeps it going. Like, hey, I'm not gonna let my youngest brother outwork me. There's absolutely no way. But with that as well, it motivates each and every single one of us. We want to make sure that our dad doesn't have to work another day in his life. Obviously, my parents are older. Somebody's going to have to take that role to like take care of predominantly. And although I do personally feel like I have the strength to be able to do it alone, I love the fact that me and my brothers want to do it in collaboration. Why can't we do it together? And it goes forth with the entire culture that we build. You have to work hard. I mean, at first, you don't have headcount. You're taking on most of the back office stuff, and that's just how it's gonna be, you know? But having the understanding like, hey, I'm doing this and it's helping me, and you get to see the fruits of your labor in real time, is the game changer. Life is about experience. The human experience is the most beautiful, most amazing thing on earth. But in order to have your human experience, you have to see it and feel it for yourself.